Alright, what's up? It's Gingy Snaps. Hi Ben. Alright, we're here with Ed. Hi Ed.
Hi.
I see
Hi.
you're driving.
I am. Let's not draw attention to that.
Alright, that's fine. We're gonna talk about Aquaforce. You know, you spicy Aquaforce lad.
I am, yes.
Alright, so do you wanna
my main clan, I would say.
That is true. That is why I've come to you for this.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about the Maelstrom, or do you want to talk about the Lambros first?
You know, I'll talk about my favorite deck first. I'll talk about Maelstrom.
All right, the Maelstrom cards.
Yeah, so all of the units that I'm sure that you will probably pull up, all the ones that say, you know, that give the effect of if this treat this attack as if it hit, even if it didn't. Like, all those effects are so good, because then if you're going, you know, first or whatever, first grade 3 round, you're restanding Maelstrom. And that's a lot of pressure for your opponent, especially since, you know, there's a power buff there as well. And, like, you know, if you're playing Maelstrom, you're going to be playing fronts, like, obviously. Like, you're not going to be playing anything else. I've seen the argument for people to play crits with the new restanding build. You know, I mean, you got to check it to make, you know, Maelstrom kind of worth it, but even then, like, your contingency, or at least your contingency for the rest of the game is just going to be you checking crits with Maelstrom when you could be just checking fronts with
Maelstrom.
Glory, yeah, with Glory, and you know, just having all your attacks become unguardable. So I think that's the better way to go. But
yeah,
they're good. They're good cards. They make the deck just that much stronger.
So you guys also got like cards that have like extra shield value, like something that's like plus 5k shield, and I think that's on a grade 2. So you have 10k shields, you know, which is nice.
Oh yeah, it's super nice. Maelstrom, at least from when me playing it, like, I want to just flood the board. Like, I don't even care. Like, sometimes I'll just call down the triggers. And so, you know, if I drive check these, you know, 10k shields on a grade 2, like, if I don't end up using them for defense, they're going to be grade 2s that have some effects. So with offense, they're going to have some offense value. So it's good. Like, all these, they're well-rounded cards for a deck that is a little bit on the high roll-y end.
Yeah, and like Radiant Assault, being able to like put back Maelstroms to draw a card, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So good. Oh, it's amazing. It's like the fucking best. It's nuts.
You guys got a top 7 checker. You guys got a Dragon Dancer Ray, whatever that is.
Right. Yeah. Top 7. I mean, we already had Nikolos with the top 7 for Algos. Honestly, I don't. Like, I want to say I still see Algos as a part of the deck. Like, it's a good card, but if we could supplement it for, like, these grade 2s and grade 1s, instead of playing Nikolos Algos, I'd play, like, the grade 2, grade 1 for the on-hit, you know?
Yeah.
I'd much rather do that instead. But top 7 for a Maelstrom, it's really, really good. And probably, like, 9 times out of 10, you're going to hit it, because you're playing 8 copies of Maelstrom in a 50-card deck, so...
Yeah, you guys have a lot of, consistency in terms, or got a lot of consistency in terms of, like, getting your pieces. Like, between the Bubble Ball, Corporal checking top 7 for Maelstrom when it hits, Baragios, Nikolos. You guys just have, like, 17 different ways of, like, getting a card.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then even, like, Drifting Flow Fencer, you know, like, when plays check 7 for a Maelstrom.
So good.
So good. So good.
I haven't been testing it, but I do want to start trying all that on-hit stuff for Maelstrom out with the old stuff, like the Slipstream Dragon that gives me an extra drive check by discarding a Maelstrom, and then I can cycle it back, you know, put it at the bottom of the deck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the grade 1 that on a boosted hit, like Soul Blast 1, you know, discard 1, grab 2 Maelstroms from the deck. Like, it's just, everything that they've given this deck is just been given, like, more and more pieces to just filter and get the things you need, and, like, it just cycles through your deck faster and, like, condense it so you can hit front. Like, it's nice. It's a great deck. Like, it's my favorite deck. and I just can't wait till the ASRs get released. Just I'm ready for it.
Yeah, they really like up their game in terms of like Maelstrom support, especially like Maelstrom specific support, especially like since Ultimate Stride, because like that Maelstrom support did nothing really, but like this Maelstrom support is just like, oh hey, we work with Maelstrom, we are for Maelstrom, we are on Maelstrom. Okay.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, since the release of Maelstrom back like 2 years ago or something like that, when Maelstrom first came out, like he wasn't a bad card. He just he was well balanced. It was better than honestly, I think it was better than the Trial Deck Overlord, G Series Overlord.
Yeah.
Like it was more. There was just so much more out of it.
No.
There's so much more pressure.
Yeah, it required, especially since what's that one grade 3 where it's just like, oh hey, like by the time it's like the 4th attack, it gets like 30k or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
where it's just like it required a different kind of guarding than people playing against Aqua first were like prone to. Because you couldn't let the 4th attack hit, otherwise you get another Vanguard. All right, you wanna move on to the triple rare? Do you want to talk about George? You want to talk about George?
Okay, all right. I do want to talk about George because George was at the time like when he was released and when he was revealed to us, obviously he was broken. He broke premium, and when I was thinking about it again, like I'm glad they fixed it. Like they made the restand like once per turn.
Oh, did they already fix it?
It's got a place. It has a place in the Thavas Lambros deck.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if you're lagging or if it's me. It's like a little jumpy.
Yeah.
Probably look for.
So wait, did they already fix George?
Yeah. What about George?
Did they already fix him so that it's not infinite loop?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking okay, cool.
Yeah. They eroded him. They eroded the restand to once per turn. Hard once per turn. Like,
hard once per turn. Thank Christ. I know me and you were talking about, hey, like... we were talking about it, I brought it up, like, wait a second, this can't be right, because then we get infinite attacks. But what I feel bad about is the same thing with, like, people who, like, were horde buying the names before she got the restriction on Luard. Yeah.
People were mass buying the Stride Thavas. The Stride Thavas that let a regrowth attack from the back row. So like when George swung, he constantly reststood himself. And those people bought those cards thinking like they'd shoot up in price, and they did for a bit until
and then Bushy was like
with that hard once per turn errata, and now everybody's like down so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not gonna lie, I thought about buying SGRs of Thavas, not because like I was gonna. I mean, maybe a little bit I was gonna exploit that, the infinite.
It was gonna be like a little like, I can do it. Let's do it.
Like,
but it wasn't gonna be the main thing.
I would have tried it like once or twice at a tournament, maybe. No, premium's a bit of a mess right now, and it was a mess before. We're not gonna get into that, but. Mainly, I wanted to buy it not exclusively for the loot, but I like the way SGR Thavas looks. Like it was really nice. Like it was red and blue, this combination, and like lime.
It is a really nice card.
It was nice. It was a really nice card. But yeah, so I think George has a place in the Thavas Lambros deck in standard, mainly because. You can, not only does it, minus your opponent's Vanguard's power, like when plays counter blast 1, so blast 1, -5, but, he enables you to get more attacks off in a way that it gets you in addition to just one more attack.
Yeah.
You know, and it was nice. It helped. But other than that, like there were times when, you know, like during the rough times when I had to call a title assault to a rear guard circle, not an Excel circle, because there was something already on there, and I didn't, you know, like say it was like an Aldos or even a Coral Assault, and God forbid if I ever really wanted to do it, I'd put a Riptide Crack there. And
right.
so, you know, having the ability to stand a booster that could boost Title Assault again and make it, you know, with Maelstrom's effects, all that, 27.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, you know, for that. So that being said, there's George. Now, do you want to jump over to the triple rares?
Oh, the terrific coil dragon.
Yeah.
So auto rear when it stands by a card ability, it gets 5, and then when it attacks, if it's the first battle, Soul Blast 1 standard. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. So it's let's call it what it is.
It's a power grab Title Assault.
It's a stuck version of Title Assault. Like,
bro, it's SP. It's gonna get SP.
It's a scuff Title Assault. Let's call it what it is. Let's put a label on it. It's a scuff Title Assault. But you know, most of the time, your first attack will be with Title Assault.
Yeah.
In any of those decks, just because you know you don't want to lose that 5K. So I can see it being either replaced or played along Title Assault. I think the benefit of Title Assault is you can swing them anytime you want. So
yes.
Sometimes what I like to do is, if I have a very like strong feeling, like statistically speaking, I would check a front. I would swing, you know, I would swing Maelstrom first, check that front, and then you know that Title Assault on an Excel circle is going to be 34. After it restands, it's going to be 29. That's
still a magic number. It's still a magic number.
Yeah, unguardable without a PG or a heal trigger or a PG. Like it's just good. So it all depends. I personally like Title Assault more just because it gives the choice, like more. It gives you more choice to just be able to, you know, swing with it a certain way. But the +5 power on the first attack, like that's strong too.
Yeah.
And that with a sorry, I got to pump up.
You're fine.
That with the Maelstrom skill, that's unguardable numbers.
Yeah.
You know?
Unless you know you have the Sentinel crit, but like that's still like a Sentinel being dropped out of your opponent's hand.
Yeah, and that's a Sentinel, obviously. Like it's good. It is a good card. I prefer Title Assault, but it's like the prices for Title Assault right now are through the freaking roof. Like they're $30 a copy. I'm pretty sure last time I checked. They're insane, and ORs are like 50s.
Oh god.
It's nuts.
Would you use like a split between them? Like a 2-2?
Whatever.
Between Terrific and...
I could see the 2-2. Honestly, I could see a 2-2. I could also see people just playing it instead of Title Assault, you know? Because it does the same thing Title wants to do. It's just, it has less versatility, I guess, like less choice.
Like it needs to be your first attack.
From later. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have played both because Soul's important. At least the Maelstrom deck is important because you need that Soul. And if you're doing everything you're supposed to do, like getting maximum valuing all of your attacks out turns, 2, 3, and 4, and so on, you're gonna run out of Soul super quick. And you don't want to be Soul blasting that Maelstrom unless you can ride another Maelstrom. So
right. Yeah,
but in the Thomas deck, with that, there's a Soul Charge engine with Kelpie Rider Nikki. It works. I could see it doing very well.
Yee. Get that fancy high roll in here.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna soul charge it. Anytime you play a deck that needs the grade 3 in soul, you always soul charge it. Like nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about, bro.
Yeah, That being said, so I'm going to bring up Kelpie Rider Nikki now. So Kelpie Rider Nikki is a great unit.
Dennis or Dicky?
It is a great double rare that we got.
Ah, the double rare. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a great double rare. You know, rest 8 and another rear guard, I think, and something gets +5, and you bot deck. You bot deck a card from your drop zone, and then you soul charge 1.
Rested in a normal unit drop zone. Yeah, soul charge 1.
Yeah.
But dude, when placed, you search for Thavas or Dennis.
Yeah, and on play search for Thavas or Dennis. That's incredibly good because I'll get to that in a bit. But just that soul charge, they added soul charge into Aqua Force now, meaning there is a high roll chance that for the Maelstrom deck you could bust out Glory
Turn 1
3 ride and just obliterate your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you?
Like,
what are you gonna do? Like, not give them like damage? Like, I've tried that against you. Like that, it only works for like, it works for like 1 turn, and then it's just like, okay, cool. How do I win by not giving you damage? That like, there's no alternative win condition. You're not gonna deck out. Like,
yeah, like, and you know. In my personal build, I don't play Penguin. You know, I know people who do. I personally play the grade 1 that on 4th battle or more, if it attacks or boosted, bounce it back to your hand. Like, you know, if people are, if your locals or wherever it is you frequently play is counterblast not you, and they know you're playing Maelstrom, like they're not going to give you that counterblast. You can play the Penguin to, like, you know, counteract that play. With Nikki just getting that chance soul charge at that grade 3, and you have that counterblast, oh, you're set. Like you have propelled yourself like turns ahead of your opponent. You put so much pressure on them. And honestly, I can see some people just killing their opponent straight out turn 2 if they get that lucky soul charge though.
Yeah. No, it slaps.
Yeah,
am I using that? Am I using that correctly? Is that how the kids say it these days?
I don't know, man. I'm older than you are. I'm assuming yes. So I guess so. It slappeth. I don't.
It slappeth.
It slappeth. But yeah, so I think for Nikki for the Thavas deck is incredibly good because late game, like incredible late game, or if you've just been like, you know, unlucky damage checking your Lambroses, your first stride, you can cycle back that Lambros and then just go back to it again. And then, you know, obviously on place get your Thavas or your Dennis. So you can, you know, retire. So you have Rear Guard and Vanguard retires, or you have Dennis where I think he gives something +5.
Fact checking. Rest one of your Rear Guards. No, it calls it.
Dennis calls the top part of your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it that you called it? A power crept Foivos?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that is exactly what it is. It is a power crept Foivos. Foivos said, you know, on place if your Vanguard was Revon, rested, Soul Blast 1, call it top card of your deck. And it was bad. Like that's awful. Like you lost a rear guard.
And Soul.
You lost a rear guard. And Soul, you know, but Foivos does restand itself, which is good, but it costs a discard, so, like, nobody wants a discard. You know, but, like, Revon didn't have a problem with drawing cards. It just had, if your opponent was board wiping you, like, refilling your board to get the condition so you get your triple drive, like, yeah, that was rough. But, so Dennis is just a better Foivos, because he says, cool, on place, or I don't even think, is it on place?
I think no, it's an act.
It's an act. That's even better. It's an act. You rest something, cool, call the top card of your deck. If you like don't want to, if your hand's full of triggers, or they're just things you don't want to call because you want to save them for guarding, that's a free call.
Yeah, it has
free call from him.
It has the Nemain clause, but like even still.
Exactly. Like even still with the Nemain clause, that card is great because with that card. And with your, you know, Thavas Vanguard, you're getting to the rear guard super easy. Now, I can see Penguin being a good part of this deck because when it countercharges you, you know, that's important because Lambro counterblast, Soul Blast 1, and a lot of people like to counterblast deny Op Force because they need it. It's like one of their prime resources, you know, counterblast blue Op Force.
Yeah.
But rest the Penguin, give something 5K, cool, that's one rest of rear guard, rest something else, retire one of your opponent's rear guards, and then rest another thing with Dennis, and then call top guard of your deck. You essentially have met your conditions for stride, and you +1 because you called something from the top of your deck. And when you stride Lambros, you're going to stand everything that you rested.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
So do you want to move on to Lambros and Thavas now?
So, I won't lie, these cards, I had higher expectations.
I think everyone
everything
did.
Was going with Bushira, with the way everything was going with Bushi, just power creeping all of their cards, like, just the way they're doing, like, if you look at Luard, like, fucking Christ, Luard is a good card.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You look at Lacrosse. Lacrosse, I will say, like, in my personal opinion, a design card. That card, it took, I'm taking Marlon's words here. If they took the end, you gotta go to the end, and they gave it a patch, like a video game patch, like they gave it a patch, the end, and they made it so that you didn't need that 3 clause for your opponent, or you didn't need the grade 3 insult, because you would just soul charge it anyway off of the cross of skill.
You kill your opponent on turn 2.
Manipulation. Exactly.
Yeah. So, I remember seeing a meme, and I'm gonna try to put it in this video. Do you know the Thomas the Tank Engine socks? Where it's just Thomas the Tank Engine's face, but like you turn it inside out and it's demonic.
Yeah.
And like beforehand it was like, oh, Lambros and Thavas like being like, told that we're gonna get him, and then like the reverse is like them actually being, spoiled.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys didn't have any board wipe before Thavas, right?
Like removal?
Removal, yeah. In standard.
No, we had removal. Nobody played it, but we had it. We had, off the top of my head, I know we had Hydro Hurricane Dragon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, Hydro Hurricane or Hydro Cannon. Yeah, when it attacked, Counterblast 1, I think it was Vanguard only, retire something. I could be wrong.
It'll be up on the screen.
Yeah. We had Hydro Hurricane Dragon, and honestly, we didn't care about
removal
for Maelstrom. Yeah, we didn't care about removal because the play for at least for Maelstrom, you would want to use your first 2 attacks, say with like Tidal Assault with the restand and with your Maelstrom to ping rear guards. If you were trying to like control your opponent with damage, and then after that you would just use your 3rd or 4th attack to try to hit your opponent to get the restand off. And that was our essential like pseudo board wiping. Like we had 2 attacks to deal with any problematic units that we saw on the board. But other than that, like just undeniable removal, we didn't have that up until Hydro Hurricane Dragon. And now with Thavas, just resting a rear guard to retire something, it's great. It's good.
It's Van Rear.
It's on a rear guard skill, which makes it even better because that now you're not too concerned about having to call it as rear, because then you'll retires per turn, and then you just everything. It's really good.
Yeah.
However, my gripe with that card is its skill. It is at the beginning of battle. At the beginning of your battle phase.
Oh no. Did we lose you? Oh no, please tell me. Okay, hold up. Oh, Eddie, no. Okay, cool. Okay, what's your gripe with Thavas, beginning of the battle phase?
So Thavas says at the beginning of battle, stride into, pseudo stride into Lambros.
Yeah.
I was so ready for it to be a mid-battle phase stride. That would have made him so much better.
Yeah.
Like, people will argue, like, oh, that'd be broken and stuff, but if you look at everything that's happened and how power crept these cards are, Thavas and Lambros just got, like, from my expectations of them of what they should have done, they got booted to, towards the bottom of the list. Like, I was hoping they'd be up there with, like, Shiranui and Redora. Honestly, even with Victor. Like, I just thought they'd be there.
Yeah. But no, even the 10K in the drive doesn't help it.
No, not at all. Like, I mean, it helps in a way, like, you still have to discard one, so you're still netting the same amount that you would with just a twin drive. But if, power creeping wise, if they had put the stipulation on there where attacks, if you have 3 or more rested rear guards, which, you are, either from just attacking or through your skills, and your opponent was on grade 3. If you said, and your opponent is on grade 3, it'd be less broken. It wouldn't have been that bad.
It would have been Gaia, yeah.
And it would have been Gaia. And even still, like, if people are playing the Superior Ride engine in Shadows for PBO or, Mordred, things like that, obviously not. Like, I mean, you could still play the Superior Ride engine in Loire. It's just not going to be as consistent with that than it means.
Yeah.
But even if you did, that was your catch-up. Like, Aquaforce had with...
Oh, no.
Superior Ride Ward or Superior Ride Yo, they would have had a catch-up, but now they don't, and it sucks. I'm not saying, it didn't meet my expectations. Does it make the card bad? I don't think so. I haven't tested with it yet, so this is primarily just not that good to me. Yeah, comments on it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I mean,
but,
you guys do get extra Excel markers. You guys could get extra Excel markers, which is cute.
Which is cute. We do get Excel markers, we do draw. I guess technically you net one, or you flowers thing. Thinking at it now, it'd be a lot of value, yeah, for sure, but nobody wants to be, if you're playing catch-up at grade 2 and your opponent's superior,
yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, Lambros is on place, stand everything?
Lambros is on place, choose any number of your rear guards and stand them, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, like, if, like, Strider that will his effect pop, everything, you get multiple attacks more.
Build your board off of, like, rested shit, and then it's just like, okay, cool, let's go. Hi-ho, let's go.
But it's not a bad card by any means of the word. It is not a bad card. I just think it didn't meet my expectations.
Right.
That being said, Bros. Just a card.
Say again?
Lambros is a card.
Lambros is a card.
And all the rest stuff. And, yes.
Oh dear. Oh no. We're cutting in and out here, and I think it might be me as well, because college internet fucking sucks.
Yeah, because you sound up to me, so honestly, it might be me.
Alright, but Lambros is a card, so what was it that you were saying about Lambros being a card?
He's a good card. He's not bad. He's good for what he is, like a pseudo strat. That means I'm sure you'll either put it.
Like, in all honesty, Lambros is
hey, can I copy your homework? And it's like, yeah, just change it up.
Oh wait, did you just make the Night Rose comparison?
No, I made the comparison with Gears.
Oh yeah. What my comparison was gonna be is that it's.
Does that let me copy your homework?
Yeah, it's the copy homework of like Night Rose, where it's just, oh hey, like, let's just make a column attacker, and then it's just like, okay, cool. If I'm on grade 3, powers applied, like,
Exactly. And so in premium, it's good. I like it in premium because you've got a couple of units in premium that say, hey, you can attack from the back row, which is nice. But in all
Yes.
honesty, if you're going into Lambros in premium, like, I mean, if you're, on the, if you're going first, that's great.
Yeah.
But after that, you're going to be striding everything else. Like, you've got that new,
The stride that came out in Premium Collection.
exactly, that new premium collection stride. Just not, he's pretty good. Like, he's better than what people make him out to be. At first reveal, I thought kind of bad, but then casting with him, he's good. He's a great card. Then you've got, the Savas thing that, gives a unit in the back row, can attack from the back row.
Yeah.
Alexandros.
Alexandros.
And then you've got fucking Megiddo, and literally just attacks as many times as you fucking want from the back row with like 4 title assaults. Just have a field day.
Yeah. Fucking Valios, the Valios stride, like.
Valios stride is great. It's still good.
Oh god, This is about as much controversy as Gaia God, in all honesty.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
But that being said, I like Savas. If you make a power con, say like you're attacking with the dragon,
Yes.
Riptide Dragon, there you go. But you've got plenty of stuff to work with. Like, it's good.
Nothing.
It is weak. You only get an additional 1 attack off the set. The game standard Aqua Force has any reroutes of taking it from the back row. But have Central Arrestor or anything.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have a dominate token, like things like that. So.
Yeah.
But I personally think the hype of this set definitely went in favor of Maelstrom.
Yes.
Like, Bushiroad knows Maelstrom's their selling card. Like, there's a fan of Stavas. I'll agree with that. Like, I know there's some of our who love Stavas, but Bushi knows it's Maelstrom. Like, Maelstrom's the head of it.
When you make the ASRs, like.
Yeah. We were all expecting Valios to be in the set somehow. Like, Valios, I was expecting Valios. Like, we saw enough of Savas back in G. We saw Maelstrom all up until now. Then we got a little bit of Revon. Blue Wings were cool.
Yeah.
I was expecting a Blue Wing grade 3. I'm kind of mad that we didn't get one. But you take what you get, and Savas Lambros in a vacuum, not great. I haven't tested it yet, and after I test it, that's when my definitive conclusions will be. But as of right now, I think they're okay. They're all right. They're balanced. Or at least what Bushi likes to call it, they're balanced. Good over. Would I wanted to see more from it? Absolutely. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. So any other final thoughts before we kick it, as the kids might say?
Maelstrom Better Build 2021. that's all I
got. Maelstrom 2020.
Maelstrom for President 2020. Hit me up for your ASRs. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be trying it out. I'll be trying with Revon.
Oh no. Oh, here you are. Yay!
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just recapping, like, we're just going to wait for it to come out. We'll get testing done, and, or I'll proxy him,
And then I'm going to hate life because I'm over here playing a Protect deck.
Yeah, obviously. Like, that's kind of just it. But until then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm standing by Maelstrom as, the better build. That's all I got for that.
Well, thank you so much for reviewing these with me, Eddie. Even though you know you were driving, so thank you for risking your life.
Hey man, I've been paying attention. I glanced down a couple of times just to make sure the camera's angled just right to get my face. I know there was a time when it flipped up, but all good. You can only do so much when you're paying attention to one thing while trying to talk about another.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Gingy Snaps and Ed. Link in Eddie's channel will be in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah.